Hi there, Mike McArthur from the Oshkosh Public Library here with more this month in library history. Again, 2025 marked the 125th anniversary of the library's home on Washington Avenue, and I've been marking the occasion by every month looking at the different news stories and goings-on in the library that month. And finally, it's December. I have to thank the person who talked me out of making this a weekly series. Can you imagine me doing this for 52 weeks? December 4th, 1900, Boys Who Fail to Care for magazine. Observations of a reporter at the Oshkosh Public Library. So again, this is like a few months after the library opened. Apparently there were some boys who didn't recognize that, quote, the library is for use, not abuse. Hope this guy won a Pulitzer. These little reprobates were walking into the library and doing such horrible things like not caring to wipe their feet, banging through doors, only taking their hats off when they were compelled to do so. They were restless, noisy, knocked over the magazines to make them a mess. Man, you thought the youth of today were monsters. December 4th, 1983, library features German tree. The library, more specifically the Friends of the Library, were throwing together a holy German Christmas party containing lots of information about German heritage and migration. There was food and refreshments, including German cookies and decorations. I always love a time where you could throw a little bit of history and cultural history and heritage into a party setting. Should I do that again this year? Too late this year. Next year, maybe, 2026. Look for the German Christmas. December 5th, 1905, Museum is a feature. New department at the Oshkosh Public Library attracts many by its excellence. So I probably said this before and earlier. The Oshkosh Public Museum started out in the library, and here's obviously 1905. It had just opened, and it noted some of the new and interesting exhibits that were located on the second floor and the kind of west side. We got offices there now. It's very unexciting. But they had things like the C.W. Radford coin collection, valued at $2,000 to $3,000, and again, that was in 1905. Also, the Pickett-Choate collection of Winnebago County artifacts. There was also some antique books and Chief Oshkosh's war bonnet, which was given to the museum as a gift by Reginald Oshkosh, Chief Oshkosh's grandson, in 1903 for the city's semi-centennial. The museum eventually moved into the Sawyer House in 1924. December 11th, 1993, fire at the library building termed suspicious. So in 1993, the library was in its temporary facility over in the Radford building off Wisconsin Avenue, kind of where the university is. And at 11 p.m., a fire broke out in a stairwell, caused extensive damage, burned a hole in the ceiling, but luckily no one was hurt, no materials were destroyed or damaged. It just was suspicious. December 15th, 1982, director faces new life, job. This time in 1982, new director John Nichols was getting settled and acquainted in his new community and his new library position. He had moved here from Helena, Montana, and the article talked a lot about him acclimating to the new job and soaking up information in the community and the library. Apparently, December is a very good month to be new someplace. Everyone's very festive, and there were a lot of receptions and everything. And I dig his wardrobe too. December 16th, 1963, Children's Room at Library set for Christmas. Headline kind of says it all. The reason I picked this out was because it mentioned that the Children's Department had a doll collection at one point that they had scattered around the department. Dolls. Should we bring those back? And with that, that is the end of the year. If you've actually watched every single one of these and found it fascinating, let me know in the comments. Come tell me about it in person at the library. Happy birthday, Sawyer Harris and the library on Washington Avenue.